and gentlemen, sports fans, degenerates,
You just don't like the ladies.
and people who definitely should be working right now.
Ken.
From the West, where opinions are strong and predictions are very questionable. This is the Ad Astra Voice, featuring KC Wells. And to his left, Joe Hooters. And to the original, Let's overreact. We can't wait to see Song Yadong fight tomorrow.
Oh, but that fight already happened.
Especially KC Wells.
Yeah,
White
Casey
House.
Waltz missed that fight. And
Casey Whitehouse.
who do we got over here to the far right?
All right, hey, welcome everybody to another fine episode of the Ad Astra Boys. That was a funky ass intro. Thanks to Ti for that one. I am the Casey Waltz. Over here on my left is the original. No, sorry. Joe Hooters over here on my right is the original
Joe Hooters.
Ti. And way over there. Why don't you let him over a little bit, Ti? Damn, he's like half-ass off the
I
screen.
know. He wants to buy me.
Welcome, my friend. Welcome a little bit
That's how
closer.
Willie rolls in.
Get on his
That's
shoulder a
how
little bit,
I
Willie.
roll.
Willie wishes in the house.
What's
And
up?
here later on, we're
Do
gonna
we have
have
a sound effect for Willie?
let's see,
Not yet. There you go.
because he's always wrong. And then later on, we're gonna have Tricky Dick. He's in the house, and I believe
Risky Ray is
Risky
on his way.
Ray. All right. Okay. Yes, and we too got snubbed for the Hall of Fame. Man, we were so close. I don't see why not. We've been at this for what, a couple of years already? Has it been 2 years for us?
What do they call it? So coaches and owners are contributors to the NFL. Is that what they're listed under as far as the voting?
I think everybody's anonymous. We talking about the board?
No, it's like you're either voting for players or you're voting for contributors to the game.
Oh, you like the committee? Which committee?
Well, the contributor to the game would be like a coach, owner, someone that contributed to the game.
Okay, so if you don't know what's going on, so Bill Belichick,
Apparently, you guys don't know either.
I mean, I don't know.
Bill Belichick, former Patriots head coach and defensive coordinator for the Giants. He's won many of the titles with an asterisk on them. I think that's what's going on. He was snubbed for his first chance at going to the Hall of Fame. And then I looked at the names for the other ones, and I think I recognized just one out of the four. I don't know who the fuck those other people are, but
You didn't know who Robert Kraft was?
that nasty asshole, man. That's probably the only one fuck him. Nasty, dirty ass.
Oh,
man.
all because he got a massage when he was in Florida.
That's all. That's all. Ti. That's all.
Well,
He took advantage of yeah.
Belichick's girl's 24.
I mean,
Oh, but I don't think he took advantage of
talking about
anyone.
Queen's
Like, they
video,
knew what
yeah.
they were doing,
yeah.
and so did he.
Anyway, continue on, Waltz, with what you were saying there, buddy.
Yeah. So apparently he got snubbed. Everybody. Well, not everybody. Some folks. So it's or up in arms, wondering what happened, and then other folks are like, well, you know what happened. It was some controversial.
Spygate,
Yeah, a lot of things that he did.
deflated, deflate gate.
and yeah, recording other people's walkthroughs and.
So I got a few things on this, but
Mm-hmm.
the first one, my kind of first point I want to make is I think he should have got in, and I get it that some people, the two scandals that happened, are pretty serious. But so do you think Tom Brady will get in first ballot?
Yes.
I do too, and why do you think?
I mean, he's the GOAT.
I think because he's a likable person, and Belichick is not. So people are going to hold Belichick. They're going to say they're going to hold him accountable for these scandals that he had. But who votes on this? Media people. And Bill Belichick was kind of a dick to the media, right? So I think Tom Brady is just more likable. So I think when he comes up to be first ballot, he's going to go in right away.
I think everybody keeps on talking about the championships and everything else, that all the accolades that he's done and won. I think everybody seems to forget that it's not just about your statistics on why you get in. It also includes the type of person you are. It absolutely includes. Ask T.O. where he's at right about now going into the Hall of Fame. Didn't he win a couple of championships, or was it just the one with the Cowboys?
Just the one, I think.
Or 49ers, right?
49ers. But
Yep.
he also, he was a top of the line receiver. He probably should be in the Hall of Fame. But yeah,
Agreed.
Right,
He should
but-
be.
But
he
he's a dick.
Yeah, he was an absolute
But
dick.
going to my point of sometimes people vote. I mean, maybe you're not supposed to, but you're human.
No.
You're absolutely going to vote against somebody if you don't like them.
No, I don't think it's that.
It's the persona that comes out. Yeah.
I think the Hall of Fame means you need to be an all-around person to be etched in history. Does that make sense? So
I see what you're saying, but is that a criteria? Is it?
Yeah, it should be. It should be.
It should be, but is it?
If somebody wins 3 championships and they're just assholes and been arrested a couple times and they were just dicks the whole time, but they were really good at their job.
Okay, how about
should
this?
they be allowed?
How about this scenario? So, Aaron Hernandez, who was on he had a good career until all that happened.
Right.
So, say if that happened like 10 years later, and he had this Hall of Fame career,
right,
and then at the end, all what happened,
and he's a murderer. Yeah,
he's 100% not going to be in it.
But he on the field, he had a Hall of Fame career.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
That's
he killed somebody.
That's what my point. My point is the Hall of Fame is supposed to be. It's like an application of an all-around person. We see what your accolades. Yeah. That's great, but what are your other intangibles that you bring?
But but a lot of times you hear like sportscasters when they're talking about it, they're like, oh, it should be what happened on the field. Have you heard him say that way?
I've heard it plenty of times, and
so, I don't know. I don't know what the
it shouldn't, and it's not. It's not how that goes.
What do you think about it, Willie?
I mean, he got screwed over on it. I think the Aaron Hernandez thing you're talking about.
Yeah.
O.J. Simpson's still in the Hall of Fame,
but he was already in when his shit happened. He was already.
Nobody knew about his murderous
rape. Surprised they didn't revoke it.
Beating up on women.
But
then.
Lawrence Taylor made it, and he smoked crack all the time.
That was after the
that
fact.
was Lawrence Taylor.
No. Lawrence Taylor partied hard. Dude.
Hard.
He was. He was a wild man.
But nobody knew about that. He didn't get caught.
He did too get caught.
When did he?
Caught?
So
I mean, it was later on in his career, but towards the end of his career, he was getting caught on the smoking the crack shit. Yeah.
Are we talking about Lawrence Taylor, or are we talking about Irving?
Even Michael Irving got caught doing it, and he still does it.
He was doing it on the championship game, right?
Yes.
He was hyped up for sure.
I mean, just look at the guy. His character is just insane. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
well, I think
talking about Brady still or Bill Belichick still.
Well, I think anyone, however you want to turn it, like I think one of the criteria should be character, but I don't know necessarily.
So how about this, right? So we all know, we already talked about the Deflategate, you got the Spygate, so you got to consider those two things. But here's the other thing we haven't talked about yet: Tom Brady, right? Because we kind of compared Tom Brady got in at his first ballot. Well, Tom Brady, his career in the NFL, he was 251 and 82, so he had a 75% win percentage. When you look at Bill Belichick without Brady, he's 83 and 104, so he's below 500 without Brady. So I think that has something to do with it as well. It gives them, they're hating on him. I still think he should have got in, but if you want to hate on a guy, that gives you the excuse right there. Those are the things that the haters are looking at. The haters are looking at his record without Brady, and the haters are looking at Deflategate and Spygate, and then the fact that they don't like him.
So I think his record without Brady is a little skewed just because he was with the Cleveland Browns. We know that organization is a disaster no matter what. So, so another thing that I think kept him out. Did you hear about the whole Bill Poland was he was going around telling other people not to vote for Bill Belichick?
Did not know it.
Do you guys do any sports?
Is he okay? It's
I don't even
supposed
know
to be
who that guy is. Who the fuck is that guy, dude?
Okay,
so
is he the one guy that came forward and said, "Yes, I did"?
Nah, that's the guy from the Kansas City Star. So Bill Poland is
he's part of the Hall of Fame committee. From the Kansas City Star.
Yeah, so someone from every city, an NFL city, has someone that gets to vote. So Bill Poland was mainly for the Colts. He was a GM for the Colts. He's in the Hall of Fame. He hates Belichick. He was actively telling people not to vote for Belichick, to keep him out 1 year, to penalize him for this. But when asked, he was like, "I'm not sure if I voted for him or not." I'm like 95%. And Whiskey Ray's on sale.
My bad.
Well, that is his that's a cousin.
Was that mine? Oh, yeah.
Is that me? Okay, cool. Yeah, Bill Polian. Yes.
Yeah, that dude, that was
the
wild,
GM,
right? Yeah.
I don't remember who I voted for.
I think I'm 95% sure I voted for him.
Yeah, exactly. And then Sal Palantonio, who's on the board, said I came out and said, all right, well, yeah, I'm the one of the ones who voted for Bill Belichick, yada yada yada. So all these people. So there's an actual investigation that's going on.
I mean, and there should be only
Investigation for what's
only
going to
'cause-
happen?
It's investigation on Bill
Okay.
Poland because he was trying to influence other voters.
To get
Yeah.
the voters.
But everybody, they're all grown ass men and women. Who?
If you can't be unbiased, then you need to get off the voting committee.
I mean, you can't go around trying to influence other voters. Like,
Exactly.
But he's a
You
Hall of.
can't do that.
But that guy, you're talking about that Poland guy. He's a Hall of Famer. He has nothing to do with the voting, though.
no, he is.
No,
he
he's on the committee.
He is in the.
Yeah,
on
he
the
has a
committee.
vote. Yeah,
I thought it was
He
anonymous.
casts the votes.
It's 50 people. No, it's not. The vote's anonymous, but the people aren't.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Yeah, the people are not. Yeah, you know what the people are, but like what they
I heard
vote,
on the
it's
radio they were like,
anonymous,
"Who
unless
are
the
these people?" I don't know. It's like they're on all anonymous. They're an anonymous
no.
committee.
Well, Sal Palantonio is kind of getting in trouble a little bit because he's violating the bylaws.
Well,
So
I know
That's
a
what
couple-
they said.
yeah.
They're
a couple
like,
people
dude, if you
came
keep on
out-
coming out, we are going to kick you out. You can't
Yep.
do that.
Yep, but he's not. He's not the only one. He wasn't the only one. So I mean, he's fine. He's safe. But when you like I say, when you think about football, Bill Belichick should be number 5 on your list, I guess. Of
So
coaches when you're talking about coaches.
the whole voting, how it's set up is kind of weird because so there's 5 people on the ballot, right?
Yeah.
You can only vote for 3.
Yeah.
Only
exact-
3 people are getting in, no matter what.
The question was, vote for somebody that when you think about NFL football that you can't you can't leave out. When you think about NFL football, this person's name comes to mind. What's your top 3? That was the question.
Right.
So, in Joe's point, I did hear that. So it's not like they voted against them; they just didn't vote for him.
Right.
So
Well,
I could easily
so-
say that. Man, I
So,
didn't vote
so the
for
guy
him.
for the Kansas City
I didn't
Star,
vote
his thing, because once like some of these guys, once they get off the ballot, they're just off.
Jason Whitlock?
No. He had kind of a weird name.
King
I don't know.
Coral.
I don't forget what his name was. But he said he voted for the 3 people he did because he knew that he thought they should be in, and he knew that they were going to fall off the ballot, and he knew Bill Belichick will get in eventually anyway. So that was his reasoning because you can only vote for 3 people.
Correct. Yeah.
Who were the 3 that were voted in? by
So
the way?
Roger Craig, who I absolutely
Okay,
should be in.
Yeah, I remember him.
Something Greenwood. I think he was a defensive guy
Something.
way back, like LC Greenwood or something. I didn't know that guy.
And Jamal Charles, right?
No.
No.
Kenny
Oh.
Anderson, who was a pretty good quarterback. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer though. I don't
Kenny
think-
Anderson.
Yeah, he was a quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals before Boomer Esiason. He was the quarterback.
Okay. All right. So he wasn't on any of the video games. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he wasn't
but
on
he
any of the
he
video
actually had
games.
pretty good numbers in his day.
This
blah,
is
blah,
why I
blah.
was the only one I recognized was Roger Craig. The other ones I was like,
And then Robert Kraft, obviously,
fuck that.
Oh
man.
yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, but why Robert Kraft? Why wouldn't he not vote? For
And then
Belichick,
there were kind of
right?
Because he's dirty
a
old man.
debate about where
He's a dirty old
people.
man.
Some people were on the Robert Kraft boat. Some people were on the Belichick boat, and they didn't want to intersect. Or anything.
Right. Wow, man. Ti must have a lot of UFC coming up because he was quick to give up his seat.
I think they wanted to go have
He
a drink
couldn't.
upstairs.
Yeah, they wanted it.
No.
Cheers.
I wouldn't say a drink. They both left together.
Sorry, I'm late.
They went to the restroom.
And another thing I wanted to talk about. So they're keeping Bill Belichick out because of these scandals, right? But they said only 1 year. That was the whole thing, like 1 year, right?
Well, he's already paid. Like that's what I'm saying. The NFL, they've already
Well,
handed
they-
out the dues and they've already handed out
Right.
the discipline, right? And so why would somebody say, you know what? No, you're not done. We're gonna keep you
But
out of first ballot Hall of
If you
Hall of
want
Fame.
to verse that versus like the MLB, where they're keeping probably one of the best, maybe the best baseball player ever out of the Hall of Fame because he was rumored to do steroids, which were not illegal at the time.
Allegedly. Okay, so
He never tested positive, and even if he did, they weren't illegal in the MLB at the time.
okay, so one thing that's been brought to my attention was the differences between the Hall of Fames, the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and then the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Uh-huh.
Right? The Baseball Hall of Fame is like I'm exaggerating a little bit, but Baseball Hall of Fame is like here, and then
Right.
like Football
I mean,
Hall of
I
Fame
guess
is like here.
Because baseball's been since like 1900, 1800s, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So they're not is it completely different, but they
Right.
are like
But-
as in held in prestige. the baseball.
But
is
this
definitely
kind of
more
goes
important.
to how the media can change people's thoughts or push it in a direction. So obviously, the baseball media
Right.
and writers have pushed like anyone that's done steroids or thought have done steroids are not going to the Hall of Fame.
I will tell you, I am disappointed in America. When I was watching World News tonight, Bill Belichick was like the second thing they said. It was like,
World News tonight,
this
huh?
is what the president's doing, and this is what happened to Bill Belichick. And I was like, really, guys? Really?
Big
I'm
story.
pretty sure. Yeah, big
Big
story.
story,
Yeah,
man.
exactly. So I'm disappointed in America, but still, I mean, I get it. I get it. It's the whole, just like you said, it's the whole media grab. It's the whole, persona. Like,
Bad Bunny will redeem yourself for you guys.
Bad Bunny, he's
Bad
going
Bunny.
to bring it on the Super Bowl. Okay, okay.
You know what? I was going through the songs and I was trying to figure out. I was like, okay, what's the
Are
number
they
one song? Because I
gonna-
called the number one song.
You're
last
gonna
year.
switch over to that Charlie Kirk one.
No.
No.
Are they going to have English
That's the
subtitles though
wrong podcast.
during his songs? English subtitles, please.
You need subtitles for the Spanish. Sometimes when he raps or sings, whatever he does, sometimes
It's like
what the fuck
good
he
luck,
says.
huh?
He raps so fast and
That's
Yeah,
how,
what
Spanish,
the-
that's
comes
how I
off a
rap it.
different
I rap
way.
it the way he just
Yeah,
rapped.
they're gonna be
He has the Spanish mumble rap? Is that what it is?
It's kind of like a Spanish mumble rap a little bit. It's like he's doing ad libs like every time he raps.
You know who else was fighting about this Bill Belichick deal was Jimmy Johnson.
What, Jimmy Johnson?
You didn't hear about him? No, he was
no.
They were talking about on 810, like he had all these tweets that night, and then he went to bed. He woke up, he started tweeting again, and
No.
he called out someone from the Kansas City Chiefs
At 5 o'clock in the morning from Bob Evans.
Yeah, he called out Howard Mudd. He said Howard Mudd, who was the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line coach back in the day. He said he's the one that started the videotaping of other teams.
Ooh,
Yeah,
That's
but
doing
Bill Belichick might have perfected it.
I think he did.
So
I mean, there's no doubt now.
Right.
You guys remember when we had that idiot Todd Haley, and remember after we got beat by
tennis.
Josh Daniels right?
Was it Broncos?
Yeah, when he was on the Broncos as a head coach. Remember
right.
they met in the field. You're supposed to give the old little handshake, and then Todd Haley did this.
He gave him a
waving his
finger point.
Yeah, because he was talking shit to him. Like, I know you were fucking recording this. So where did that branch come from? He came from the Bill Belichick area.
yeah.
And then what happened? He gets fucking fired, and then he goes back with Bill Belichick. Look what they did to me. So man, I'm telling you, they get taught what they get taught from
So
from
you're
that
saying
franchise.
so you ain't mad at it? Is
I
that
think
what
pretty
you're
much
saying?
If you ain't
mad at-
cheating, you ain't trying.
Okay, that's NASCAR, but
yeah, right.
but
yeah, exactly.
no, I'm sure everybody was doing it. I mean, however they got caught, they're just fucking dumb. They got
Well,
caught.
to go back to the baseball thing about them like promoting, right? Like they're promoting, like baseball was
funny in here.
but baseball was on a downswing.
No,
I did not bring
exactly.
anything. I smoked
That's-
before I came.
That's why I know.
know.
That's why I think even MLB was promoting steroids at that time because it was on a downswing and they needed the home run derby in like '98.
Yes, yeah,
they needed that to bring baseball back.
It was
McGuire was in commercial for creatine.
yeah,
See,
it was chicks
so-
dig the long ball. Now,
Yeah.
now they perfected creatine. Now creatine is a little bit more perfected these days. I mean, you still get the same side effects, but
So I just feel like I think it sucks that if anybody gets held out of the Hall of Fame for something stupid they did, even though this wasn't directly to the game, like the video scandals was directed to the game.
well, there's 5 baseball players. Hold on, I'll let you finish here in a second. But there's 5 baseball players that are on that list, and that's Alex Rodriguez, Roger Clemens, Barry Bonds, Andy Pettit, and then Mark McGuire.
Rafael Palmeiro.
Oh, no,
What about
get him out. I'm talking about like
Sammy-
superstars.
Sammy Sosa's on that
So,
list, right?
Okay, if you want
Sammy and
to throw them on
Robert
6, but those are your big 5s. Those are your big 5.
Yeah.
So
Okay, sorry, Walt.
No,
Go
it's all right. Let me get back with the whole baseball thing with the Pete Rose.
Okay.
So he had phenomenal stats. He was one of the greatest baseball players that ever lived. Some of his statistics those records won't even be broken because they're just so far ahead. Yes, he did wrong. Yes, it took him a while, but he admitted to it. Yes, but something like that he was already betting on baseball way after the fact of his statistics. I mean, there's something like that they still kept him out of the Hall of Fame.
So that comes back to kind of like Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick's not liked. Pete Rose wasn't liked. Pete Rose pissed everybody off.
But during his career,
I get it. I agree.
How many championships Pete Rose have?
Oh, that's true. But he You know what? I think NFL is more about championships. Baseball is more about stats.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's,
there you go.
it's
There you
weird.
go,
It's like
there you
it's like
go. There
Tony
it
Gonzalez
is.
kind of situation, or
Yeah.
Charles Barkley kind of situation. If you don't win the big one, you were a great basketball player, but no, you just didn't win the big one.
Well, funny you bring up Pete Rose because now that he's passed, they're saying that he's going to get in now, which is jacked up, dude. That's jacked up.
I don't know, man. I
No,
don't
they're
know.
like they're saying that like
I
the-
think
'cause
he
the writers-
deserves. I think he
He
deserves. to get in.
deserves to be there.
There was, I mean, I understand stats, I understand that, but there's a specific rule, one specific rule, and some would consider, people in baseball would consider a golden rule. You do not bet on baseball while you're playing. What did he
Right.
do?
He wasn't playing.
he was a
broke his-
manager.
He was
broke- doesn't
managing.
matter if you're in the game of baseball and you're betting on it.
And
You have
it's
somewhat
rumored-
control.
He has never admitted to this, but it's rumored that he was betting on his own team.
No, yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely. He was.
Exactly. I understand that maybe now they're giving Pete Rose a gray area, but there's a rule, and either you break it or you don't break it.
Well,
And he broke it.
Well, there you go. So they put
Multiple times.
Didn't they put sanctions or didn't they penalize the New England Patriots because of the Spygate and all this other
Yeah.
shit?
No,
lost
they were
draft
noise.
picks.
Well,
They lost draft picks.
So
They got
say-
fined and suspensions.
Same as Pete Rose. No, you don't. No, he should.
So you're saying that Bill Belichick should have been in first ballot?
You talking about me?
Waltz.
Oh, Waltz. Yeah.
No, I'm saying just like the Pete Rose thing. He should never.
Well, you
never get
acted
in there.
like you act like hey he got penalized for all this, and then like okay he's already paid his penalties.
Meaning, just like Pete Rose. Yeah, meaning that they were guilty. They were found guilty
Right.
of what they did.
Yes.
So no, there's asterisks by his fucking Super Bowl runs, just like Tom Brady. Bleh, I said that. Bleh, big deal.
So
Tom Brady, football.
Okay, so
So you think he should be in eventually? He just should have been a first timer. Is that a first time ballot?
Right now, this year?
I mean, but you're saying that he should
He's
get in
gonna get in.
eventually.
He's gonna get it.
No.
Belichick. You don't think he should be in at all?
There's no
He
like
definitely
prestige.
deserves
10
to be
years from
there.
now,
For
I will
sure
be
he's in
60.
there, but there's
10
no
years from now, when
prestige.
I'm 60, I don't care.
He won 2 Super Bowls before he won Super Bowls as a head coach.
He
Yeah,
won
that's
Super
true.
Bowls
Offensive
before and
coordinator.
after.
Yep, exactly. Before
My
and
right
after.
knee's going to be bugging me during the winter time at that time. I don't give a shit what he does. They're going to put him in. I don't give a shit.
I mean, yeah, they get in, but I mean, also, where do you stop? You know how many Patriots are on those teams? You can go for names and names and names, and obviously Tom Brady, Gronkowski, Vince Wilfork, Julian Edelman,
Vrabel.
Wes Welker.
What about
They never
Vrabel.
even pulled the Houston Astros fucking fake ass championship. They should have pulled that shit away from them, and then had an asterisk on that year and had nobody win it.
Oh, but look at Carlos Beltran. Look at Carlos Beltran.
Yeah,
getting
and
it.
look what happened.
Look what
So
happened.
they
Carlos
had him
Beltran
as a
getting in.
manager. He's like, yes, yeah, and then that controversy came back. Goes,
Stealing-
oh, I'm going to
Carlos
step away.
Beltran got in.
I'm gonna step
Uh,
away. That wasn't me. No, man. No,
Stealing-
But
no,
he's a
entiendo.
royal. But he's a royal.
No entiendo inglés.
Stealing signs in baseball is kind of a given though. That's always even freaking little league.
Yeah, that's
dude.
true.
Little
That's
league
true.
is like
Yeah, you're stealing signs.
that's why you're like, hey, do this. It's like you change your signs every inning. Like
Yep.
you go around all kinds of ways to not
Or
get your
they
shit
like-
stolen.
And you know when you steal signs, when you see the other team practicing on the other side, and you're like, "Look, what are they doing? Oh, they're starting
But
number
it's-
9 today."
It's
Okay,
different
all
from
right.
your boy on second base doing like a step by step.
I would say the
okay.
Houston Astros took it way too
No,
far.
they
No,
don't
no,
trash
Yeah,
cans.
they did.
They
Yeah.
they had the
Yeah,
thing on
They
their
had
that-
that thing. Is this?
I wouldn't mind the trash cans, but the thing on their chest, that's where I was like, that was too much.
I don't
that
know.
Was,
I don't
that
know.
was over the
You-
line.
You say too much, I say genius.
And this is why your bets are terrible. Jeez. All right. So where do we move on from here?
I know T.I. wants to talk about the.
Do we bring Ti back?
Yeah,
Ti,
T.I., you up.
Ti,
Come on, T.I.
come on back.
Ti is up for some UFC.
Damn already?
Oh, they're gonna. We can go to KU if they're
Yeah,
both
we
getting
got
off.
Chiefs and KU. We
Well, have
usually
Richard,
do
Richard.
UFC.
They both are getting off. Have
Ti.
Richard come up. We can do KU.
Yeah.
All right, we're having a small intermission break here
Aw.
because we're switching up. We have
Oh, that's right. He got rid of Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Ti.
man. Rock Chalk Jayhawk
KU. Woo!
Thanks, Waltz. Thanks for the help.
Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
KU. All right.
All right.
Mic check. Did you guys do that because Rich doesn't like KU?
Oh man, big game coming up. The number 1, number 2 NBA picks possibly playing against each other.
At least top 3 playing against each other. So KU is visiting. No, we are being visited by TCU.
No, BYU.
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 Who is this guy?
Oh, come on. Do you even watch sports?
BYU, baby. Yep.
It's
AJ.
the University
Dibansa.
of Bob Young.
Dibansa.
They're coming to the field house, baby. It's an expensive ticket. It's
Yeah.
probably the highest ticket I've seen.
So a lot
all
of
year.
the students have been camping out since Tuesday,
Yep.
trying to get
Seen
their name in
that.
a lottery to even get picked for a lottery, to get picked for a lottery to go.
Wild.
There's going to be a lot of celebrities there. There's going to be a lot of NBA scouts there. Everybody and their mama's going to be there. And then who?
My mama's going?
College
Your
hoops.
Yo, mama's going?
What is it called? What do they call it? College game day.
Is game day going to be there?
Game
Whatever.
day's going to be there.
Is it?
Yo chick's gonna be there.
Yo chick, bitch.
Yo chick's gonna be there.
I love yo chick.
What,
Yeah, that's
what
never
time
gonna
is
get
the
old.
game? Any idea? Is it
3:30.
3:30. All
3:30.
right.
That's
right in
perfect
the
for me.
middle. Perfect.
I got to work the next day at 5:30, so I got plenty of time.
Line's 3.5, and then
All right, go ahead. Talk about that real quick, Risky Ray.
Yep, over unders at 150 something. It's moving.
I think over on that, bro. I think it's gonna be a lot of points scored.
The other team, they score a lot.
Yeah,
They got
yeah.
3 scorers. They don't just have AJ. They
I
got,
know, yeah.
Them other 2 guys are 3-point shooting fools. So yep.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys caught the a game against Arizona and BYU the other night, which was amazing. Oh my
Well-
god, they started at 8:00. I know it was 8:00 game, but that was one of the first games at
Well,
8:00 I
was it-
watched
was it
all the way
amazing?
through, and it's not because I had a bet on it.
Because Arizona, well, Arizona kind of blew them out until the end, and BYU made a great run at the end to make it close. But it was like down to like 3 points or 1 point at one time.
If you watch the whole entire game, Arizona was dominating that whole entire
Yeah.
game. But here's the thing about those games, or about both of those teams, is that they can go on 10 to 15-0 runs at any given point. And Arizona was just doing it way before BYU was.
Mhm.
And then I was like, just watch, just wait.
That's what we live and die on, though, too. It doesn't matter what team. If you're good, you got those runs, and when you win, the runs are running with you, right?
Exactly. So, and both of those teams were able to run, and they're able to do that. And guess what happened? BYU was down by 14, came all the way back, and I thought they were going to pull it off because the spread was plus 1.5. And
So
I was
this,
like,
I think our defense is a little bit better than that, but
We're going to see, because they got 2 guys that I think they score 17 apiece. So it's going to be a 3-man show, 3 on our 7, probably.
It's really going to be who's going to hit the threes, right? Are we going to be able to match their threes? Because they're going to hit some threes. They're going to be hitting.
well,
So,
I think that points in the paint favor us to a degree with Badunga.
yeah.
I just hope that foul trouble
Ellis
doesn't.
Ellis looking pretty good.
I think the refs are going to come into play a little bit, and they're going to let the number 1's the number 1 and the number 2 pick, whoever you want to look at it,
You said
go
Ellis?
after it. Just go for it.
The other center.
Oh, for BYU?
No, for KU.
Tiller.
Tiller.
Oh, Tiller. Yeah. Bryson Tiller.
I mean, Ellis, Tiller. I'm not the same.
I like how Tiller
Perry
in the
Ellis.
beginning, all he wanted to do was shoot 3-pointers.
I
And
know.
man, you're a big ass dude. Just dunk the ball. And then when you get an opportunity to
The-
shoot a 3, go
against-
for it.
Against
But
K State, he really took advantage in the post, and
Yep.
he cleaned up on.
Yeah.
like a stud.
Yeah, they all look
Yeah,
good
yeah, he
against
did.
K State.
Yeah, of
Anybody
course.
can look good
Yeah,
against
of course they
K-State.
did.
A little bit. I also noticed there was a little bit of the ball was going through Trey White there for a little bit, and then it wasn't.
Why not? If
and
Trey's
then-
hot. Right now, it's whoever's hot. Just give them the ball. Give Peterson the ball right off the bat. If it's going in, my God, he's going to score 20-some.
Yeah.
He's
First-
not going to shoot as many.
First option, Peterson. Second
Yeah.
option, Council. Third option, White.
Council, yeah.
But let's go through Badunga. I mean,
Council.
we have a lot of options, man.
Council is not necessarily the second option, but Dunga is probably the second option. Council is just another ball handler. So
Council's is the super underrated. Yep. I
He
mean,
has the-
when it's time to turn on, it's time to turn on.
He has the
He's a dog.
ugliest. He has the ugliest shots, don't he? He like
but
runs in. They go
man,
in.
The shoes.
They go in,
I
dude.
know. I knew as soon as I see the dude with the fluorescent shoes
Yeah,
that
man.
that's him, and he's gonna score 13 points.
He just runs in the lane like I'm going to the lane. I do
Yeah.
not care. And
He's
he
gonna
just throws
score.
the ball up, and that motherfucker goes in.
He's gonna get 13 points, and he's gonna get
Oh,
5
yeah.
assists. So he's gonna damn near have
He's
20
fun to watch.
every game.
He's fun to watch.
Tricky Dick, I know we probably don't know much about BYU, but what do you think the keys of the game going to be tomorrow for KU?
Again, man, if we can not get shot out of Allen Fieldhouse, yep, I think Joe said it earlier. Them guys, they're going to be shooting threes, and again, 2 guys score 17, and then their main guy scores 20 something. That's a 3-man.
That's a lot of
deadly team.
points.
Yes,
That's a lot of points.
That's
Yep.
good. So you're thinking maybe our 2 top scorers score, of course, double digits, but maybe in around 17 to 20
mean,
around.
Peterson,
Joe?
Peterson have
Uh,
26. That'd be nice.
If Peterson plays the whole game, he'll have 30.
Okay,
He'll have 30 for sure.
that's why I gave him 26.
If
yep.
you play, that's if he plays the whole game.
I think
Well,
we
don't
finally
know.
come across a game
Yeah.
where it's worth him playing the entire game. Well, of course, he's not going to play the entire game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If there's 40 minutes of it, I think he'll play hopefully maybe 30 of it.
he's played 32 before, but it's always like he plays 32, but he's out at the end of the game.
Yeah,
Yeah, man,
Except for that
hurts.
one that one important comeback in the OT.
it's like load management.
Yeah, like he came back in, and that's all he did, and then
But
we
he,
didn't
he
need
wrapped
him.
his
We
legs,
didn't
come
need
back
him
in,
in
score,
We
and then
didn't
he
need him
sat
in that
down, wrapped
game.
his legs, come back and
Yeah.
score.
Yeah, we didn't
he
need him
loves
in
that
game.
gun too. That gun.
Mm-hmm.
I
have
got
one
that
of
same
those.
gun. It's awesome.
It
I
is
mean,
awesome.
They are pretty cool. I mean, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
those
but-
Theraguns.
You need it.
You can see
Uh,
that we're only going to play those 7 guys. I mean, like what the
Yeah.
Cole Rosario, he's done,
He's out.
right? He's
Yeah.
out. Next
He's
up,
out.
man. He couldn't run with the number 1 with the A team. So yeah,
I liked him, man.
We did too. I mean,
he
we
had some
wanted
ups.
him.
He had some
We
ups.
wanted
He
him.
would. I mean, his dunks were pretty good, and he
Yep.
hustled a little
He
bit.
was a
But you're
big
right.
body
The
guy.
formula wasn't
Gone.
for him. I
Was-
think the
No.
formula he should be maybe on another team.
He was
I think-
rocking the stash, right?
Yeah, the white boy with the
Yeah,
stash.
Yeah.
That's probably what's fucking him up. He looks like
Yeah.
a creeper,
Because
dude.
again, we're
I know,
only
right?
playing 7 dudes. So
El Marco Jackson's stepping up
right
here
now,
lately.
yeah.
I
I
like
liked
him off the
him.
bench.
Yeah,
I
he got
liked
very
him
deep.
like 2 years.
He got
ago.
a big upper body strength. He's a little dude, but that dude, he can hang up in the air for a while.
Yeah, we're not very deep. We're not very deep. We need to kind of work on that. BYU's come in, twice thus far, not in Allen Fieldhouse, but since the portal's open, we have not beat BYU.
Yeah, nope.
I wonder why the number 1 guy went to BYU
Because
Is
they
there's-
paid him like $6 million.
Okay.
Risky Ray.
That's
What?
right.
Give me.
How much did we give Peterson?
I don't know, but I mean, he got a few million. I don't know what, but they said that since it was BYU, that they had to overpay to get him to go to BYU.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
Risky Ray. Give me a 3 parlay.
3-game parlay?
Yeah.
For Saturday or just for
No,
just
for
for-
Saturday.
For the
Saturday.
KU
No,
game?
just for the KU game.
Oh,
Just
for
for
the
the
KU
KU
game.
game.
Just for the KU game.
Yeah.
A three leg parlay. It doesn't
Yeah,
have to be 3
sorry,
games.
sorry. Yeah, 3-leg parlay.
Gotcha. All right. KU money line.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And what's the spread? What's the spread?
3.5.
We're getting 3.5 or we giving?
We're given 3.5.
Really?
So we're the underdogs?
No, we're
Oh no. We're getting 3.5. I'm sorry.
okay. We're
Sorry.
3.5 underdogs. Okay.
I said that
Okay.
wrong.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
okay,
So
you
yeah.
money
So
line.
yeah. So money line because this game could go into overtime.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, could go into overtime. So we're at home. Favor the home team. Don't even mess with the points. Just take the money line. You'll get plenty of money. As I said before, the both. If you watched the Arizona and BYU game, I know Arizona's great and Arizona's blowing out teams. They were blowing out BYU. But BYU can get scored on. Just like tonight, like Michigan's on the road against Michigan State. Michigan gets scored on. We can get scored on too, for sure.
So BYU can score, but their defense sucks.
Correct. Yep. Exactly.
It's gonna be a high scoring game.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. So with that being said, you take the over.
I always get screwed on the rebound, so I'm gonna stay away from that. I'm going to.
Badunga double digits.
Yeah.
Give him 10.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say Dunga double digits, and I'm gonna say, of course, Peterson. It's just a show off
26
game
plus.
for both of those kids.
I think
I would
for
say
the NBA.
give
I think his is a 20 and a half. It'll probably be 21 and a half. Darian
Right.
Peterson by tomorrow.
I'll say give him an AJ plus 20. Yeah.
yeah, you just take Darian Peterson at 20, and then I think you're going to be good.
And then
Don't even mess with anything else because you're probably going to get almost 3-1, almost 3-1, if not maybe plus 320.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's just say AJ and Peterson just gets too much attention, and so the spotlight's on them, so they don't carry what we're thinking they're going to carry. Who's going to be that second guy? Or
So how was it, Risky? Do you know how BYU bigs are? Do they have any good big men?
Besides AJ Dabonsta?
Yeah.
Besides him, no, he's pretty. I mean, he's
Even-
pretty much dominant in the.
Even
in the
AJ, he's
paint,
more of
but-
a swing player. He's not a post player.
Well, he's like he's like a really tall power forward, and he's a two-way player in college, and then he'll be a power
Well, I
forward in the
think
NBA.
If they're trying to give a lot of attention to Peterson, I think that'll leave a Flory underneath for some lobs and some easy dunks.
God, that's so fun this year.
We should
love
be
it.
able to control the plane.
When he dunked on that dude from K-State, dude, oh my god, that was fucking nasty, dude. That was nasty.
There was a time where, seemed like we were the most dunkingest team. We lost it for a couple years with
the
White Hope.
Hunter. Yeah, with Hunter.
The White Hope destroyed us. And
does it
we're
look like
back.
our 3-point game has come back?
I think we don't have that one this lethal guy, but like we have like 3 or 4 that are pretty good.
Yeah.
that are pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoever's hot, just give them the ball and let them shoot. Like, dude, we've had a couple guys just get off crazy, right?
I mean, I can name. I mean, obviously, you can name the guy. Obviously, Council, DP,
Trey
and
White.
then Trey White, and then Tiller. Even
Tiller
Tiller.
can shoot. Yeah.
Tiller.
But like those 3 guys, White, DP, and Council, they've all went off for a lot of points.
Yep.
Has Trey White got a 30-point game this year?
I don't think
I don't
so.
think so.
I think he got like the upper 20s.
Yes.
Upper
20s
20s
for sure.
Yeah,
That's that game when he hit like 9 3-pointers.
Yeah, something like that.
That was beautiful.
Well, he hit 9 3-pointers. He was pretty close to 30.
Yeah.
He's like the now since DP's in. He's kind of like the second wave of scoring for us.
I'll
Coming
tell
in
you what,
whenever
man, I
Council's
don't care
controlling
if
the
Trey
ball.
White's not scoring. He's hitting the fucking boards though, dude. That
Man.
dude boards up every night.
Or he's
Dude.
at least touching the ball,
Yeah.
deflecting it a little bit.
He's a stat sheet filler.
Yeah.
So how many
Stat
boards do
sheet
you
filler,
think he
bro.
averages? What do you think he looks like?
He probably-
boards?
Oh,
he's
he's not
6
getting
or
very
7.
many.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say, I was like
it's
6
not
or 7. Well,
like
that's a
off the
lot for a
chart,
guard,
but
though.
That's a lot for a guard. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would
8.3.
you would put a leg on that, like
I'd do
plus
6
5?
boards. I'd give him plus 6 boards.
Okay.
Yeah, for
I like,
sure.
I like right
Trey White.
now when we move the ball around, it doesn't look like we're moving the ball around and we're like, we don't know who's going to shoot it. Like we go down to the last fucking second and somebody has to just lob a shot up.
We have a lot of
We
options.
just
huh?
don't do that no
Yeah,
more.
we have a lot of
that's-
options.
That's
We do.
so good.
And then when Peterson's in there, like, just give him the ball. He's gonna create one way or another. He'll get his shot off no matter what.
And them guys talk about it, man. When you have the it factor or that, it doesn't even. Again, as I say, everybody else looks like they're in panic mode, going 110, and he's going about 80. And the game is slowed
cruising.
down, man. When you're really, really good, you hear them guys talk about how the game is slow to them, and it looks like it. I mean, he did that last game or two. Get up to that free throw elbow and just pull back like Jordan and shoot it. I mean, the guy doesn't even jump the way that he's falling back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's NBA shit right there.
He creates his own shots.
Yeah.
He creates his own shots. He
You
gets
know-
to his spots, and he knows where what high percentages are.
Another thing that we're doing better than we have in the past is free throws. I think we're hitting our free throws.
We
a lot
haven't
better.
even. I haven't heard Scott talk about free throws. So yeah, fucking, we're doing.
I mean,
great.
it's definitely better than it has the
Yeah.
past few years.
You
Man.
know,
Like, we're
Scott likes to complain about the referees.
Scott
but
Scoot, the anonymous
that's-
Texas fan.
Oh,
yeah.
Scott Scoot, where you at tonight, buddy?
Yeah,
no questions. He must be at work.
When
Must
he
be at
starts complaining about the fucking referees, I tune out. I'm like,
He gets aneurysms every fucking game, man.
This sucks. This sucks.
That sucks. You suck.
Fucking
Everybody
referees.
sucks.
he was out of bounds.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. Anything else on the KU game
No.
tomorrow? It's gonna
Thank
be
you guys
exciting.
for
It's gonna
letting
be
me get on.
fun.
All right, heck yeah.
All right,
Oh,
Tricky
yeah.
Dick.
Oh,
Heck
yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Welcome back again, Tricky.
Yeah.
All right, T.I., you want to get back up here, buddy?
Huh?
We need a
We're
clip
done
where
with
this
talking.
is the motherfucking T.I.
Motherfucking
Yo,
You know T.I. is coming back, right?
Motherfucking T.I. Motherfucking T.I.
I like it, dude. That's a jam, dude.
Man, I love it.
That's a banger. That's a banger.
Oh, yeah.
It's a club.
The motherfucking house right there. Oh, we got the smoke.
Oh man, I was
I'm gonna have to lay Waltz's track over the top. I like that. I like
That's all
that.
AI right there. That's all AI.
I was waiting for Little Wayne to come through.
Okay, T.I. said you're back on the panel here. What
yeah.
you pick next topic?
All right, we getting into some UFC.
All right.
Oh yeah. Are you really?
No,
Did you watch
I'm
that
playing,
shit?
I'm playing.
Did you watch that shit?
I bet on it.
Okay, well then you must have watched
Then
that
you
shit.
lost because I know you betted on Paddy Pimblett.
I did.
Well,
I
no,
did.
the bet would have been on Gaethje, I thought, because he had the odds to win the money.
I got some bad advice.
Oh yeah, well,
got
I mean,
some bad advice.
but that bet,
No.
even if you won that bet, it wouldn't even pay that well, would it?
No, it didn't. No, not at all.
Exactly.
Not at all.
Not a
at
good
all.
bet, Ray.
Not at all. Not
Shit,
at all.
I could-
No,
Hey,
it was a consistent.
I tell you what, but I tell you
however
what.
say it.
Had you watched last week's show, you would have heard that Joe was wrong, that Waltz was wrong, but you would have heard that.
You was wrong.
No. Go back and watch the tape, motherfucker. Go back and watch
You
the tape.
was-
Okay, kind of wrong. So
You
we'll
were like,
explain.
I don't know, but you did
so-
pick Paddy the Baddy.
No, I didn't. I did not.
Oh, man.
Actually, I bet you. Well, kinda. So here's what I said. I said that. But Patty's got some superpowers, and we'll talk about that here in a moment, right? But what I
let's do it
said
now.
was that Justin Gaethje, I think, will probably end up knocking him out. And I said, but if he does not knock him out by the third round, then there's a good chance that he's gonna lose the fight in a decision. I said, but ultimately, I'm going with Gaethje. You could roll back the tape. But that's where I yeah, you can. That's where I landed with that fight ultimately. So it was Gaethje and it was Pimblett and it was Pimblett over here. So Waltz,
So you know, sorry.
go
to
ahead.
interrupt
No,
you,
you're
but-
good. Go.
But I was the whole night was surprised because even though the Sugar Sean won, he looked like shit, dude.
Well,
Song
here's
didn't look
the
that
thing.
bad.
Well, here's the thing. So Waltz will appreciate this. Song Yadong, he listen. Song Yadong.
When do we do
We're-
TikToks
You're
on that?
listen.
we're
Hold
all
on,
We
take
don't
it
do
easy.
TikToks
Take
on
it
that from
easy.
last week.
We're all adults here, man. We're all
I
adults.
know, right?
Listen. Yadong, he came. He came out hard. He came out hard out of the gate. Joe would attest.
He
that
did. He
Song
came out hard.
Yadong,
Yeah.
he came out hard,
It was
right?
very noticeable.
But it was very noticeable. And it was like O'Malley at first couldn't handle the pressure of Yadong, right?
yeah.
And- but I think it was by the really about halfway through the second round, you could tell that Yadong was starting to wilt, right?
Oh God, it keeps going.
What does that mean?
I mean,
To wilt?
so Sugar,
Right.
Sounds like your
Well,
sex life.
Sugar Sean was more of a thin guy. Your Don was a little bit thicker.
Yeah, it's true.
He was a thicker
But
dude.
there was a point where he really got a hold of Yadong. Right? And
What are you guys laughing at?
Hey, hold on.
He
And
chucked
O'Malley,
that shit out, dude.
and O'Malley just started having his way with Yadong, right? And that's when I knew. No,
He's giving
By
us
the-
play by play.
no, it was a very hilarious fight.
Okay.
But okay, so back to earth for a
I don't know
moment.
why they're laughing, Ti. I'm listening.
It was not that of exciting of a fight.
That was
I do feel that in the third
So
round
Yadong
we
did not
saw a little
perform?
bit more of that Sugar Shane that we used to get excited about, but it overall wasn't a fight to be excited about. It really wasn't anything that I felt like really catapulted him. I mean, thank God for him, he didn't lose. I mean, I guess after the first round, that's probably a moral victory for him. Is like, well, fuck, thank God I didn't lose. Because you did text at one point, and I agreed, is like, he's really struggling with Yadong. So
It happens.
it happens. It happens.
Hey,
Um,
You practice and you practice, and you really train for your dong, and it just sometimes you just struggle.
Yeah.
You just take too much of
But
it.
I will say this. I think, sadly enough, we probably will not see Yadong anytime soon in the UFC.
so in the other fight, Patty versus Justin, like even though the Gaethje defeated,
Oh, yeah. Paddy versus, that was a badass fight. Hold on. Okay.
It was.
I just had to do that for a
it
second.
was.
Go
And
ahead.
even though that Justin beat the shit out of him, Patty he got some good shots in too, man. And he took when that dude has a chin, man, he was taking some bombs, bro.
Oh
He
my
was-
God.
He was taking some bombs. But what I kind of noticed, like Paddy seemed winded right off the bat, man. Like in the first 30 seconds, he already seemed to. I mean, he took some shots, but like it seemed like he was winded the whole fight.
I don't think he was winded in the first 30 seconds, but I do feel that he was looking winded by the end of that first round. To your point,
Yeah.
he took that when you have somebody that, okay, so here's the thing. Gaethje rolled back the clock, okay? Where I feel Gaethje's probably lost some of his fights in UFC was when people told him, like, hey, you're too fucking reckless. These guys in
Yes.
UFC are too good.
Yes.
You're going to get knocked the fuck out.
Yes.
So what you've seen over his last few fights is he does these, he'd become like a real try to be more of a technical fighter. And I don't feel like that's the best style for him because
not.
there's other guys that are just better skilled fighters than him at the end of the day. And I think that's a mismatch for him. So what he did is he went back to what got him to the UFC in the first place, right?
Went big, right? Went big.
Yes, he did what I call he created collision after collision after collision. And it was, see, just like that there.
You're not
Listen,
the UFC sign over, man. Come on.
and that's what Gaethje did in that first round. He took a little bit of his soul with those punches, I believe. He fucking rocked them. And to Paddy's point, his credit, fuck, he's a tough scouser.
Yeah,
But
man.
somebody else talk.
I got some bad advice. I went 1 for 3 in those fights. I was pissed.
I mean,
was it.
everybody thought Paddy was going to win. The UFC wanted
Yeah.
Paddy to win. He was the most marketable fighter that they have right now. And if he'd have won, I think UFC would have been pumped up. You know, Paddy the baddie. It didn't work out for nobody.
Usually,
Except
I mean, I can't remember the last time that that UFC fighters like Vegas has them pegged. Like no problem. Like when it comes to UFC, you don't take plus money fighters.
right.
You
No,
like
sure.
you don't like
Mhm.
like you literally don't. And I can't remember the last time that I was sitting there looking at the card and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take plus money on this guy's plus 350. And no, hell no.
Was that what Justin Gaethje was plus 350?
Almost at one point.
Oh man,
At one point,
I'd have to take him at. I had to take him at 350 because what about Justin Gaethje? He always has a puncher's chance. He throws bombs, dude. And I think that kind of overwhelmed Paddy, like because it was constant pressure, man. He just like fucking brought it. He's like, he's like bringing like if you catch me, you catch me. But
It
I'm
was
bringing this
reckless.
shit,
It
dude.
was reckless.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. He
It was reckless.
He was bringing the pain, dude. Like
Yeah, old school Gaethje, man.
and it worked out. It was a great fight, man. It was
Yeah.
entertaining. Both fighters were fighting. I mean, yeah.
So, I mean, here's the thing about Paddy, man. I think did this hurt his stock? I don't feel like it hurt his stock a lot, right? He's still young. If he can
He's only
bounce,
23, right?
Yeah. So if he could bounce back, I don't know how old he is, but I know he's younger. If he could bounce back from this and he wins his next few fights, look, this is water under the bridge because what most people remember from this is like, holy shit, did you see the shots he took? What a fucking chin he had.
Right.
And we all did not know that he had that type of chin. We did not know that he had that type of chin. I think that's fair to say. What I found kind of funny, and I was like, and I kind of expected it, go back and watch the tape when Dana's putting the belt on Gaethje. He just has the look of fucking disappointment because I think
he wanted it.
knows
Yeah.
he knows that was his ticket. I mean,
That was
granted,
a moneymaker.
listen, that was his next Conor McGregor. He knows it. We all know it, man. Paddy Pimblett was about to be the next big star. All he had to do was cross the finish line last week.
So
and
it was funny because even Joey Mullets texted me. He was like, "Man, Paddy got beat the fuck up."
he did, man.
He got beat the fuck up. But Justin Gaethje told Paddy after the fight, he was like, "Hey, man, I was in your position at your age. Justin was the big up and coming guy, and then he lost a big fight. He's like, hey, you can rebound from this, and I think Paddy will rebound from this. I mean,
I think he will.
I think so too.
I was kind of shocked and surprised to see how he got kind of manhandled.
he did.
What
a little bit,
I
yeah.
think was probably demeaning to him, and I was surprised by it, was when he was getting him in those kind of like a little bit of a headlock, right? And he kind of had part of his shoulder when they would both be standing, and he would just drag his ass down to the mat. He did it like maybe 3 or 4 different times, but when he did that, I was like, oh, I think that's the dog walk thing. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the dog walk thing, but really, man, Paddy's, I think he said all the right things that Justin wanted to hear before the fight, right? Justin probably was going into this fight like, fuck, man, I got a hell of a fight on my hands. But when you have somebody that's kind of saying, hey, this guy is over the hill, he's fucking done. The last 2 guys that he won against are bums now. And what I noticed about Gaethje is in the press conference before the fight, he was just really calm, and that's exactly what he said. He's like, you know what? He's like, he's saying everything I want him to say right now. He was saying so calm, and then by the end, he was like, I'm gonna dog walk this fuck. And I was just like, okay, and that's what happened. So
And then you gave him too much bullet board material, huh? Hyped him
too
up.
much bullet board material.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. So he's going to be fighting Tuporia next for the title, for the real title. That was the interim title that he
Right,
won.
right.
So I think it's going to be at the White House, on the White House lawn. Be interesting. No, that's true. That's true. Justin Gaethje, yeah, he is 100%. Justin Gaethje is fighting at the White House. He even said it after the fight that I will be
Okay.
fighting at the White House. And so naturally they're saying he's going to be fighting Tuporia. So we'll see. We'll see.
So there's another card. Is it tomorrow? It's on Paramount
there?
Plus. Yeah, there.
Fuck, they already got another one?
Well, I don't know if it's tomorrow or maybe next Saturday, but it's
Probably next Saturday, but go ahead.
It's pretty soon. I like it on Paramount Plus because I have Paramount Plus, so I could get to watch it for free.
Yeah, last week as he was watching the show, Waltz was like, yeah, I got UFC. I think I do. Yeah, I have it. And
Well,
then
he has Paramount Plus. is what he
and
meant.
then he tried to, no, he has Peacock actually. He does not have Paramount Plus. And so he missed the fight, which is why he isn't here talking about it right now.
He's out pouting somewhere. I don't even know what he could be doing.
He's out
right now.
ordering Paramount Plus, so he doesn't miss the next fight.
Oh,
Maybe,
wow. Do we have
maybe.
a sponsorship from Paramount Plus?
No, but speaking of sponsorships, this is a great time.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be honest. Motivation fades. Routine gets stale. So you upgrade it.
Big Tony's pre-workout BBQ sauce.
Bold flavor, real heat.
Before the lift, before the grind.
It's not about energy. It's about intent. Big Tony's pre-workout barbecue sauce. It's not FDA approved. But Big Tony approves. Sold anywhere there's a store.
That's right. It is in stores across America. So if you don't see it on the shelves, it sold the fuck out.
It's sold out. It might be on Amazon too.
That's what's up. Straight legit.
Straight legit.
Straight legit right there.
Yes.
Man.
So, man, so I am looking forward to some more UFC fights. Man, what a way to fucking cap it off for Paramount Plus, right? I will say this for Dana. He didn't have the man win that he wanted to win, but I guarantee that's the fucking fight that he wanted to see to cap it off for Paramount Plus. So congratulations to the UFC on a very successful debut.
All right. What's next? Huh? What's next?
All right, let's go ahead and
Selfies.
Casey Waltz,
I
go
guess
ahead.
apparently only them two. So.
Here,
Oh,
we get
my
the
bad,
whole.
my bad, my bad.
Hey, here we go. We're live right here. They can't hear. They can't hear that, but okay.
There we go. There we go.
All right.
All right. So the Chiefs picked up your boy
Eric Bieniemy. I got
Yeah,
another
yeah.
bear.
Bieniemy.
Get in here, Willie.
Go ahead, Willie. Get in here.
Willie wants him some EB.
Willie wishes.
So-
Where's Willie wishes?
So you guys wanted him. You guys got him. So does Bieniemy make a difference?
Hell yeah, he makes a difference.
I think he's gonna bring the juice.
So,
he's gonna bring the juice.
I saw a
What
clip.
does that mean?
I saw a clip just yesterday, as
You
a
need to
matter of
bring
fact.
juice or
And
soda.
this was at the last
There is orange juice in there.
Pro Bowl game, right? That Patrick Mahomes was at, and it was him and who's that awesome defender for the Raiders? Max Crosby. So him and Crosby are sitting there talking on the sidelines, and they're just sitting there talking about coaches. They're talking about Andy Reid, right? And he goes on to say, "Yeah, you know, Andy." I wish Waltz was saying this story because he could do the voice, but no, he was saying that Andy Reid basically is kind of like that uncle, right? He's like, he's really cool. He's like your uncle, kind of let you do what you want. So let's think about it. He kind of let you do what you want, but don't disappoint him or he'll get mad, right? And then they go on to talk about Mike Vrabel. And then Patrick Mahomes goes on to say, he was like, man, he goes, I bet you Mike Vrabel's a great coach. He's like, he used to be a player. He's like, I know he probably makes sure that everyone's taking care of their shit. And I'm like, yep, that's what the fuck EB did when he was here. And I think that's probably what we were missing when Nagy came in, and you had. I just feel that's what we're missing, and I think that's going to help. We need that intensity back into our locker room.
I think anybody they kept on asking, from players to other coaches to anybody on the staff, it seems like I don't think it's even a fake or role playing just because they got him back. I think it's genuine that they're excited to see him back. He left us and he went to the Commanders, and then he went to the Chicago Bears, and it didn't. Well, he did okay.
Successful with the Bears this year.
Here's the thing: is accountability. Nagy was he'd never been in a position to tell someone to be accountable because he never played the game the way EB did.
You think that this is why Nagy didn't get a job yet?
Nagy would tell him, "Hey, you'll do it next time. Don't worry about it. Just shake it off. You'll catch it next time."
And see, to be successful, I think in the NFL, you have to be disciplined, and EB brings all that all the time. He's won on every level.
Because at the end of the day, when all said is done, I don't miss that at all.
I think Nagy hasn't got a job. I think he's kind of fallen into that stigma of Andy Reid runs the offense, and he was just like Andy's errand boy.
It didn't help that Andy Reid actually came out and said, "Yeah, I like to call the play." Like he did that kind of here recently. Why Nagy still had that job hanging in the balance. By the way,
here's the thing: is EB should have had a head coach 3 years ago.
Over Ron Rivera for sure. They should have gave it to him over Ron Rivera for the Redskins.
Not just that, he should have got a head coaching job over Nagy in any places that Nagy been.
No, I disagree. I think Eric Bieniemy, his interview skills are not there.
Was you sitting in on his interviews?
No, I think but I guarantee. But I have heard him in any kind of press conference. He just doesn't have it. He's not good at it.
But that doesn't win you games. What wins you games is getting into that locker room.
Your character and how you talk and who you are.
Okay, so his character.
Oh, it doesn't? That doesn't win you games? That doesn't get you your team hyped up as who you are as a character?
Let's let Willie break it down. I think he'll explain it.
Here's the thing is, EB is a player's coach, but he's also the kind of coach that makes you accountable. Nagy couldn't do that in any
How many
phase
coaches
of the
have come and gone like that? And they sucked when it becomes a head coach. He did not have it.
I say DeMarco Ryans is one, and Vrabel is one, and Vrabel's in the Super Bowl.
I'll say it can only last for so long. So like before when EB was here, and he was the hard ass guy, and I was like, yeah, that worked, and then it was getting a little old. That's why we brought Matt Nagy in. And
why was it? Hold on. Why was it getting old? Because when we had EB, we were still fucking winning. So how was it getting old, Joe? Explain that part.
I think that type of coaching will wear on you, but I think he left not because of that. Actually, I think he left.
He thought he was going to get a head.
I think that we created stories in our head when he left. That he left because the players were getting tired of this and that. People needed something to fucking talk about, and that's a bullshit story that got out there, and you guys bought it.
He left. The offense wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing.
No. He left because he fell under the stigma too of Andy Reid is running this offense.
Right.
So someone wanted to see him. So he wanted to go somewhere where he could run the offense.
Right. He left because Andy Reid, that's the type of leader he is. He wants to build you up, and then whenever you're ready, he'll let you go on to other teams so you could be something better, a head coach. What happened? He went on interviews, and everything sucked for him. So he had no job, and so he went to the same position in another team, and the same position on another team, and it just didn't work out for him. Just like what's happening with Nagy. That's what happened.
I disagree.
So what do you think happened?
I think he got blackballed by the NFL because he's black.
Because he's black.
Not just because he's black, because of his character, what he was when he was at Colorado. He was sleeping with girls and the stigma. That's exactly what came up in all his interviews all the time.
They came up. Also,
all the time.
Also, I do think it did not help that he's not a good speaker.
No, he's not.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the.
Look,
that did not help.
There's a lot of head coaches that aren't good speakers. By the fucking way, there's a lot of head coaches that are not good speakers.
Okay, name one.
You said there's a lot. So name two.
Bill Belichick. Kevin Stefanski.
No.
Kevin Stefanski was the first person I was going to say.
Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick.
He earned that he could be a dickhead,
one, right? He's another one. I'm not super like. Listen, Andy Reid's okay, but I'm not like super impressed. I love him because he's for the Chiefs. But if he was in another organization, I don't know if I'd be like, oh, hey, he's so great in the fucking things. He just sounds like somebody that's giving lip service, like most coaches do. They say what they think the fucking people like what they're supposed to say.
So think about this: Doug Peterson wins the Super Bowl and then gets fired for this guy that won another Super Bowl. But Doug Peterson went down to Jacksonville, immediately got fired. But he was supposed to be this great coach, but he was an asshole. And he didn't know how to really speak to the media. But he did win the Super Bowl.
He won a Super Bowl.
But now you don't even see him coaching, which is crazy.
He's probably partying it up.
Probably with Robert
All right, so
Kraft.
Bieniemy is here.
So we'll see.
He's living a good life now, huh? He's living a
So
good life.
Bieniemy is here. So is the offense going to change?
No.
The offense will change in that I think we'll get a little bit more intense on our run schemes.
We will have a whole new running back room.
I think that
I think the players are going to catch the damn ball. That's the biggest.
One thing I noticed, listen,
fundamentals, man.
Hey, I guarantee this won't happen. The receivers have a bad day and they try to skip out on the press conference. That shit ain't going to happen.
Nope.
That shit ain't happening.
And so I was watching him at practice last year, right? So I was watching some clips with Bieniemy at practice. So when people were coming through doing their like little run drills and whatnot, when somebody didn't do what he thought was up to par, he was calling their ass out. Like, God damn, you like an old fucking man. Like, what's up? You know what I mean? Do you think Nagy's talking to players like that? Like, no. Man. Like, no. So again, I think that they feel more pressure to perform in front of Bieniemy, and I think that's just a guy that they want to give more than they're given to Nagy. I just believe that wholeheartedly.
So I always believed that when he was here with us anyways, yeah, we did win a lot of Super Bowls with him, or a lot, whatever. But I always thought he was still a puppet under Andy Reid. Is he going to be a puppet still, or is he going to be
He's going to be a puppet, but you know what? He makes those players play different. Nagy just can't. He doesn't have that swagger to do that. He's never played that game at that level.
He don't have the juice.
And EB
he ain't got the juice.
Once you play that game at that level, I think when you speak to someone, they have to respect it.
Mhm.
And just like a lot of other coaches, they might be really good geniuses, but some of them ain't respected, so they don't perform.
All right.
Okay.
T.I.'s leaving again.
Now we're going to talk about pickleball. We'll move over to pickleball.
Pickleball it is, baby.
Yeah.
So it's becoming a professional sport around here.
Do we have
So,
anything
coming in
else?
for
so
flag
Risky
football. Flag
Risky
football,
Ray
baby.
wants to talk about pickleball.
Do
All
we
right.
just, real quicks or anything else you got? Any other agenda?
No, yeah, we can do real quick.
You guys got real quicks over there?
Yeah, Chad, did you have real quick? Okay.
I have
I don't know.
I have a lot of real quick.
Whoa. Okay. Well, then let me get one real quick in there, real quick. You want to hit the tune?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If we're ready for real quick, so go ahead and
Since
move it on.
Joe has 60
because
of
we're
them.
already
I
over
do
an
have
hour
quite a
and people
few.
don't pay no mind after that. Okay.
Richard, do you have a real quick? Okay.
Got it real quick. I'm still waiting for the tune.
Billy Wishes, you have a real quick?
Yes, I do.
All right, next up is our last and final favorite segment. It's Real Quicks. This is where everybody puts in their real quick. It doesn't have to be about sports. It can be about anything that happened this past week that you would like to share, but it's got to be real quick. Don't give a survey. Don't make it a long quick. Don't make it a TI quick. It's got to be a real quick. So I shall go first. Real quick. Hey, the actress Catherine O'Hara had passed away. Do you guys remember her from Beetlejuice, the mom from Home Alone, and Schitt's Creek? Oh, man, she brings me back a lot of nostalgia. God bless her. That was my real quick.
Okay, I got it real quick. Here we go. Madden, the cover of 2026 will be JSN. So Jackson Smith.
He'll be
however you
injured.
say his last name. Hopefully he doesn't get the,
He'll be injured.
the jinx, right?
Do not pick him up.
There we go. Yeah,
Don't pick him up for your
next year. Not
Don't pick
next
him up
year.
for your fantasy league.
Yeah, don't pick him up next year.
Real quick. This is the first year that both Super Bowl teams lost week 1. And the Pats lost to no other than, do you know? The Raiders.
Oh man.
Real quick, this is a little bit of NBA college basketball. Number 1 recruit versus the number 2 recruit this weekend. BYU versus KU. Check it
Yeah, we
out.
talked about earlier.
Real quick, Shador Sanders makes the Pro Bowl with 7 touchdowns and 10 INTs.
What? Why? Who said that?
Drake
Since
May made the Super
when?
Bowl. Drake May made the Super Bowl.
What? What?
Yeah, he's in the Pro Bowl
Why? Who did
because
that?
no one else wants to go. The Pro Bowl is a
But
joke.
it's a flag football now.
Real quick. Last night, if you were up past 11 o'clock, you could have got Djokovic at plus 850, and he beat
Jokic?
Sinner.
Jokic?
Jokic.
Real quick. Hey, the Royals still can't figure out where they want to go. Do we care?
Oh man, we do because we don't want them to go to Nashville.
No, we don't.
Real quick, Denver fires their OC. Sean Payton says that he didn't want to go for it on 4th down, that his OC pressured him.
What a fucking dick. I don't like that dude at all.
Somebody
Sean
got
He throws,
Payton.
fuck
Payton.
that
Sean
dude.
Payton.
He
Yeah,
throws
Sean Payton.
everybody
Yeah,
under the
Sean
fucking bus. Fuck that dude.
Yeah, he does.
Real quick. The FIFA, guess who's coming to town? The Netherlands, Algeria, Argentina, and England. Oh man, Messi's gonna be here. He's gonna stay at my house.
Argentina's
All right. Speaking of Sean Payton, in regards to Bo Nix's ankle injury, he came out and said it was not a matter of when or if, it was a matter of when. And I'm paraphrasing here. Bo Nix responded like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, but he held his own press conference after that saying, "Nah, man, shut up about my ankle." Pretty much is what he said.
Yeah. I heard that he had his own press conference. He was like, "Okay, go ahead. You guys questions?" That's funny.
Real quick, Chiefs Hall of Famer Darron Cherry started as a punter. Did you know that? He was
Where? With who? With the
with the
Chiefs?
Chiefs. He was a punter. He was drafted, or he wasn't drafted, but he was signed to the Chiefs as a punter.
What the fuck? I didn't know that.
Me neither.
Well, look at you going back in the archives.
Real quick. Algeria, they are staying in Kansas City, Kansas, and they will be practicing at Suicide Hill, and most of their team activities will be at Go Chicken Go.
England's at Swirl Park, baby.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Real quick, MU loses to 30 to Alabama and shoots 8 for 23 from the free throw line.
Who did?
Missouri.
No. Yeah.
Well,
All right.
and on that MU free throw statistic, they are 338th in the country. Your free throw
Yikes.
percentage. Yeah, Missouri
wow.
sucks
Oh, wow.
ass. I have some more, but that's okay.
No, go ahead. Go
There's
ahead.
like some more like Super Bowl. There's some more Super Bowl stuff. We can catch it next
There it
week.
is. There it is. Thank you for the reminder. Ready? Real quick. Last one, I think it might be. Real quick. Teams are 0-5 with the spread in the Super Bowl more than -4.5.
So
And
Seattle's a wrap.
they haven't covered. No, not saying that Seattle's a wrap. Saying that the teams haven't covered. There's been one team to cover, and that's been, and I think it was the Eagles.
Okay, that's a long one. All right, there you have it, everybody. That was the Astro Boys. Straight up to Kansas City. This is the Astro Boys. We'll check you out on the next episode. See you seconds later. Sorry I was late. Sucker!